Hi, John.
Hey,
Nellie.
How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
You know, pretty good.
All right.
Not the best golfer, but pretty good.
Well, that's what we're here for.
All right.
First off, I wear sunglasses because of my contacts. Is that okay with you?
Fine.
Wonderful. Before we get started, there's some questions I want to ask you.
Okay.
First off, are there any physical injuries or surgeries that you've had that I need to know about, such as your neck, back, arms, knees, ankles?
I got a bad dislocation problem with my right shoulder.
Okay.
Never had it fixed, so I got to be careful with that.
How long has that been
Since
you injured it?
I did it when I was 22. I'm 66 now, so
Okay.
what's that? 44 years.
Okay. All right.
Comes out every couple of years. Not a good thing, but
Okay.
golf it never bothered me with golf.
Okay, good. Any other injuries? Back,
No, other than that, I'm pretty good.
Knees?
Eyes are not great. Knees are good.
ankles, wrists?
Ankles are good. Wrists are okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is have you do some stretching exercises with me as I ask you some more questions.
Okay.
Which, by the way, do you stretch pretty regularly before you go and
No.
play?
No, you know, I do a little bit of this. I do this maybe a little bit,
Okay.
but not a lot. I go to the gym 5 days a week,
Okay.
but I don't really stretch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Stretching is so important. Have you ever had lessons from a professional before?
I took a couple lessons years ago, and it really messed up my game.
And it was from a professional, correct?
Well, I think so. I was at Walden Lake, Plant City, Florida,
Okay.
and had a couple lessons. I finally broke 80,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, well, if I take lessons, I'll get really good.
Uh-huh.
And it took me years to break 90 again.
Okay. Okay.
So-
So, were you not overall happy with those lessons?
It was. They tried to change everything I was doing.
Okay.
Okay, it was really hard.
Okay.
I didn't
Alright.
start playing golf till I was 48,
Okay.
so I have no real, background.
Okay. Alrighty. Your clubs. Looking in your bag, I see you've got some nice tailor-made blades.
Yep.
Scotty Cameron putter, Callaway fairway wood,
That's a Mizuno under there.
Mizuno, or Mizuno. Okay.
Mizuno. Yep.
Were these custom fitted for you?
No, I wish they were, but they weren't. no.
Okay. And these TaylorMades, they're what, about 1 or 2 years old?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and they were not fitted for you. Believe it or not, I like that you have a variety of clubs in your bag. You're not stuck to one particular name brand. You swing and hit the club that's best for you.
I tried to. Yeah.
So that's a great thing. Outside of golf, because you look like you can be addicted to golf, what is your most favorite thing to do? It doesn't matter if it's reading, riding a bicycle. You have a sport or a hobby that you just love to do?
Oh, well, first of all, I love my wife.
Good answer.
Second, I play guitar. I like
Okay.
playing guitar. I like music,
Okay.
gardening,
Okay.
and then golf. Well, golf might be before gardening.
Okay. So you said that when you took lessons back in your 40s,
Yeah.
prior to that, how long had you been playing golf?
I started playing golf at 48 years old.
Okay.
I took lessons probably when I was 51 or 52.
Okay.
I finally broke 80.
Okay.
I think I shot 78, and I thought, wow, if I could only get some lessons, I can go low.
Right?
Whoa, mistake.
Okay. And today, what's your average score?
Oh, I probably shoot between 80 and 85.
Okay.
Once in a while, I get back to the 70s, but at 66 years old, I can't hit it far enough anymore.
Okay. All right. Which leads me into my next question. What is your goal today?
I'd like to make sure that when I hit my driver, I'm doing it right. Some
Okay.
days I just, for me, bomb it. Other days, it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
So I want to make sure that the ball position, the way I swing, I want to make sure that's all right.
Okay. when you say you want to make sure it's right, are you trying to get distance? Are you trying to get the ball flight, trajectory? What exactly, can you pinpoint what it is that you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you another question. How far do you normally hit your driver now?
I probably hit it on a good day. It's embarrassing. Probably 200, maybe 210.
Okay. And when you hit it 200 to 210, is it going the direction you want it to go?
For 55% of the time, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I got a slice. Not a lot, but a little bit. But lately I haven't been getting like good solid contact.
Okay.
It's just been, I'm not hitting the face properly. So something I'm doing is wrong. I don't know what it is, but something I'm doing is wrong. I hit one, beautiful.
Okay.
Next one, awful.
Okay.
So there's something going on in my swing that I just can't figure out.
Do you feel it is more important to get distance over accuracy, meaning having the ball go where you want it to go?
Yeah, at my age, accuracy is way more important.
Accuracy is more important. So it's the
think so.
trajectory of the ball.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. And if you're willing, you're able to give up some distance as long as you have trajectory. As
Yeah.
long as you get the ball to go where you want it to go.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. So what I'd like for you to do is just take you a couple of practice swings with your driver, 10.5 degree.
It's a beautiful little club.
It's pretty. It's pretty.
It is pretty.
Let me get out of your way because I want to take a look at you from several different angles.
Normally I'd be, I'm going to call this leaf my ball.
Okay, if I can get you to speak up just a hair bit more.
Okay, there's a little leaf here, that's my ball.
Okay.
And I hit way back here. That was
Okay.
not good.
Not a problem. Just keep swinging for me. I'd like to take a look at your swing. Okay. That's okay.
We're on a hill or something.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Couple of more swings for me, please. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do? Do you feel pretty warmed up?
Yeah, I just don't feel very accurate.
Okay, that's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line you up a couple of balls here, and I want you to hit them for me, and then we'll see what we can do to help you out. That's okay.
That didn't run out, did it? You're
Sorry?
good?
No.
Nope.
No. Okay, so tell me what your target is.
Well, the target's going to be that white flag.
White flag? Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. Now, I just stuck those tees in the ball in the ground.
That's okay. We'll try 'em.
Well, if the height is not correct, you just adjust it for yourself.
We'll find out. How's
Okay.
that? I'm not sure.
That was a little high, that tee.
Okay. You said that was a little high?
That was a pitching wedge there.
Okay.
Might have lost that.
Would you say that is pretty consistent with not so much the distance, because that's not what we're working on today, but
No.
the path the ball takes, the trajectory?
That one was higher than normal, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Let's try this one a little lower.
Okay.
That one, Coach, I didn't even see.
So it had to be
Okay,
really
I'm sorry.
bad. I didn't see that at all. It must
Okay.
be bad.
Okay. All right. So you had a slight pull. And are you familiar with the difference between a pull and a push,
Yep.
a hook and a slice?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. And if I can get you to hit me one more.
Okay. This one better be good.
Okay.
That was really bad.
Okay, would you like to do one more?
Yeah, I sure would.
Alrighty, not a problem.
Go through your teeth.
That's quite alright. And again, I'm just putting these into the ground. You put them at the height that you're normally used to hitting. Move forward. Okay, and just to refresh our memories, you're aiming for that white flag down there,
Way past.
which is pretty straight, right?
Yeah, way past.
And your goal again?
Straight.
Straight, okay?
Straight. Had to be a pole.
Okay, you didn't see it?
No.
Okay, so you hit that very well. It's about probably 6 feet right of the flag.
Oh, that was good.
But it was a great shot. It was nice and straight. No pull, no slice, anything like that. All right.
Wait, did not see that.
Okay.
That's why I play with my wife.
Did you notice any difference in the contact of the ball from the previous hits versus this one? I understand you didn't see
Yeah.
where it went.
Felt like it hit in the middle.
It felt like you hit it in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so let's try one more.
Why can't I see them?
It's pretty bright out here.
I guess eye surgery does that to you.
Sure.
Oh, that was awful. That was like,
Okay. So you knew instantaneously that you did not make
Yeah.
good contact with the ball.
it wasn't a good swing.
Okay. So there's a couple of things that I noticed that I can offer as assistance to you to help you get the ball straight down the fairway with your driver.
Alrighty.
When you hit every ball but that one that I told you that went straight down about 6 feet right of the flag, what would you compare that hit to compared to the others?
I think I went through it better.
Okay?
Probably I wasn't hitting it. I was just swinging through it. I think.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is have you stand right here in front of me. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of give you an idea of what you look like when you stand up to the ball. Okay. So from this angle, when you set up to the ball, you were kind of close. Okay. But most importantly, your club face was open. Okay. Now, when you hit that really good ball that was like 6 feet from the flag, it's exactly where you were aimed. Okay? You got your goal of hitting it straight, but it was where you were aimed. So that was a very good swing. Okay? And if you can come back here, so if the flag here is our target, you're aiming right of the target. Okay? Not quite to the target or left of the
Gotcha.
target because you're a right-handed swinger.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay? So if I can get you to go ahead and set up to the ball again.
Make sure I aim proper.
Okay? And I'm going to give you a little trick of the trade. Now when you think you are aimed up to your target, I don't want you to swing, but I want you to let me know when you think you are.
I think I am.
Okay, so don't move for me. Okay, so right now, your feet are aimed here. Okay, go ahead and hold it again. Don't move for me. Okay? Now, let go of the club and come over here. And I want you to see where your club face is open, how it's open.
It's really open.
It's really open, exactly. Right.
Wow.
Okay?
Yep.
So I'm going to give you a trick of the trade. And I
Smokes.
recommend that you consider using this. Okay?
Okay.
And that would be put yourself behind the ball.
Here.
Put your ball in between you and your target. Right? Got it?
Yep, got it.
Okay. So let's walk around here. And what you want to do is you want to find something on the ground, whether it's a leaf, a blade of grass, something about 2 to 3 feet out.
Yep.
Okay? Now, without taking your eye off the ball, off the target, I want you to go ahead and address the ball without taking your eye off of it. Okay? Now I want you to aim the club face to that target. Okay? Okay? Now, just standing right here and looking at your target, your club face is still open.
Really?
Yeah. So it's more this way.
That seems so close.
Okay?
Yep.
That's number one. I need you to relax your shoulders. You're wanting to really swing hard at this, so we need to relax everything. Okay. Now, you notice how your club face is aimed at your target here,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Your feet should be parallel.
Not quite.
Okay? If you can talk a little bit higher to the camera.
They're not quite parallel.
Okay, so let's go ahead and adjust it.
Start all over.
Start all over again. The best thing you can do. Go ahead and put both hands on the dragger. There you go. Okay. Check your club face. See how your club face is still a little open? So go ahead and close your club face a little bit. Meaning,
Yep.
turn it, and it just a hair.
Oh, that seems.
Okay?
Seems like a lot.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
I'll trust you.
Okay? Okay?
Darn it.
That's okay. This is why we do it here on the practice range. You don't want to do it on the course, right?
No, I've done it though.
Okay. Well, that's why we're here. Okay? What do you think about when you stand over the ball?
Everything. Everything. I
Okay.
think about
Good.
backswing through. I think
Okay.
way too much.
Okay. My solution to that would be once you step away from back behind the ball and you going to address the ball, no more thinking. You got to commit to the swing. And if you're thinking about all these other things, it's just too much for your mind. Okay? So just literally commit to the swing. Once you get back from back here to adjust the ball, no more thinking. So let me ask you this. When you play guitar,
Yep.
it's a song you played 1,000 times. You don't look at the sheet music anymore, do you? Okay?
You don't think at all.
You don't think at all. So no
All you
thinking.
think about is the words.
Right. So let's
All right.
no thinking. I'm sorry, say it a little bit louder.
I didn't see it at all.
Okay.
It was left. It was wet left.
You did draw it a little bit. And I know people that would kill for that draw. But you're looking for a straight ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I still feel,
The face felt a little closed to me, but
right? It really wasn't. You were standing a little too close to the ball. So when you swing any club, you don't want to cramp yourself. You look like you're cramping yourself, meaning you're bringing the club in too far. With especially the driver, the distance, the length of the club, you need that room to swing through, okay? So if I were to hit this ball, once I tee it up, if I were to hit this ball, you're standing this close to it,
Yeah.
okay? Your elbows are touching your body, almost, okay? But when I address the ball, I have extension out. And the reason is I'm gonna swing through it. Because you mentioned earlier, you don't feel you're swinging through it.
Yeah.
Well, you're actually kind of swinging it like this versus extending out to your target and then up. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Again, I just put the ball on the
A
tee.
little high for
Okay? Let's try an experiment. Let's put your club behind the ball as if you're going to hit it. And I want to see how much of the ball is sticking up above the
On the
club
ground?
face. Yeah. Okay. So in actuality, your ball should be sitting up halfway above the top of the club.
Really?
I think that's why you're tending to ground it, because you're trying to get under it. So we're going to tee it up just a hair bit higher.
Okay.
Just a hair bit higher. And I know you think it's a little too high, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you set the club behind the ball, half the ball is sticking up above the
Yeah.
ball,
So now I
above
gotta
the
keep
top
my
of the
club
club
a little
face.
higher.
No, just set up to it like you normally do. Find your target. Pre-shot routine is so important.
Target.
Okay?
Farther away.
Close your face a little bit. Okay, and I would like to see you go ahead and back up just a hair bit more. Just a hair. There you go.
My arms are sort of up this way. Is that okay?
That is okay. Close your face a little bit. There you go. And I want you to swing through the target, or swing through the ball.
There's a little bit right. I saw that one.
Okay?
Yep.
You saw that one. What do you think of that shot?
It was okay.
Okay?
Yeah, but it wasn't on mine.
Okay? Okay.
But
But
I hit it pretty good.
you hit it very well. You hit it on the face of the club. And the reason is because you were able to extend as you make out contact.
Gotcha.
The reason why you were able to extend, or the reason why you extended, the ball went straight.
Did go straight.
It went straight as an arrow.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't get to look at you from behind to see where you were aiming, but your club face wasn't open. It was nice and square. So when you came out on impact, you hit it square.
Square.
And it went straight. There was no draw, no fade, no hook, and no slice. Okay?
Yep.
Tell me on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, how would you rate that hit? Not where it
No.
went, but the
It was
trajectory.
probably a 3 or a 4.
Okay? 3 to 4. Alright? You think you can get maybe 4 to 5 on this next one?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, close your face a little bit by just turning just a hair, let go. Okay.
That seems so close. Okay.
It's not, trust me.
A little draw.
Just a little bit of a draw. Again, I know people
Not
that
terrible.
would kill for that. Okay? And from this from looking at you head on, I'll be honest with you, you didn't quite swing through your target.
Sort of.
When you make contact, you kind of came around. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's the distance, right? The swing through. That's the
Oh,
distance.
it's
Yeah.
trajectory, it's distance, it's ball flight, it's everything. Okay? This time, I'm gonna watch you from back here.
Drive on that flag. It's a little above it, mind you.
Okay, now, when you get set up, I want you to let me know, but I don't want you to swing. Don't swing.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Okay, don't move. Let go of the club. And I want you to come around here, and I want you to see where everything is aimed.
So this club on the ground is a little bit right of the target.
Right? It should be a little left.
Yep. And this one is probably a little right of the target.
Exactly. Okay?
Yep.
So let's try back one more time. Oops.
You're gonna hit there.
You're a little left.
Yes, sir?
Even my draw?
Nope, because you're going to hit it straight, because that's your goal today.
How do we look?
Looking good. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do is just swing through with your club head finished aiming at your target.
But it felt good.
Do you see it?
Felt really good though.
You didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
Holy cow, Mr. John.
Was it a good one?
That was the best one of the day.
Felt good.
How would you rate that one?
That felt really good.
How would you rate it?
Is that four, maybe a 5.
Okay. All right. Would you say that in just this short time we've achieved your goal of hitting a straighter ball?
We sure know how to do it now. we have to practice it, but we know how to do it.
Wonderful. So you know what you need to do as far as practicing.
Yep.
Okay, you need to set up your alignment, and you have to make sure your club face is square when you set up.
Yeah.
Because if it's open, and then swinging around your body, you're gonna have a pull.
Yep.
Okay? So just going over a couple of things, I have found the easiest thing is your pre-shot routine. Do the same thing every time. Stand behind your target with the ball in between you and your target. Find the spot in front of it. Match your club face to it, then match your feet, hips, and shoulders will automatically get into it, right? And then as you swing, you want to swing through your target, okay? Like such,
Yep. Yep.
okay? What would you say your average score is now playing?
Average is probably 83, 84.
Okay. By achieving your goal today of learning how to hit a straight ball, what is your long-term goal?
Oh gosh.
Now, I need you to speak up a little bit because of the camera.
Yeah, I would like to be in the 70s.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I'm an old guy. I play off the white tees. I'm thinking about moving up to the golds,
Okay.
but I'd love to be able to just, you know, low 80s, high 70s would be really good for me.
Okay.
Really good.
What sort of time frame would you like to achieve this in?
Next game.
I
think-
love your enthusiasm.
I think a few months. I think a few
Okay,
months.
few months, and
Yeah.
you're willing to work at it?
Absolutely.
You know it needs to be done?
Yep.
Okay. I've given you a little bit of break. kind of took your mind off of swinging the club. Again, I want you to adjust the tee height if you see that it needs to be done. One last hit, and then it will be recess.
All right. I get to go out and play.
Yes.
Oh, that was a big hook.
But it was okay. It's just a big hook.
Well, you know what you need to work on, right?
Yeah, I sure do.
I appreciate it.
Thank you
and
very
if
much.
you need any other assistance in the future, please feel free to give me a holler.
Count on it. I'm hollering.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta hit that one again. That was awful.